Ooh, welcome back to another push day. Welcome back, guys. In today's video, I'm doing a push day, and while the video plays, I want to talk to you guys about program design and can you get stronger, can you get results without following a program? And can you get stronger and get results without tracking and seeing where you were from point A and where you are at point B? So the answer is a mixed yes and no. Now, if you're a newbie and you just started lifting, you don't need a program. I mean, you do and you don't. You should be on a program so that you can maximize your results and really balance out joint movements so you don't overtrain and possibly get an overuse injury. But in terms of progressing from week to week and getting stronger and stronger, when you're a newbie, the gains come and they come really quickly because you're exposing your body to a stimulus that you've never really had before. So the gains just come pouring in. So you can get away with not really tracking that much in terms of weights lifted, intensity, stuff like that. But as you become more and more advanced and you have 5, 6, 7, 8 plus years of training, things start to get really stale quick and the gains start plateauing and they don't come in as much. And this is simply because your body always tries to find a point of balance. Your body always wants to return to homeostasis, which is normal. Your body is very resistant to change. So in order to change, you have to push it beyond its settling point. And as you become more and more advanced, your body knows the lifts, it knows what's going on, and it gets really, really hard to trick the body. And I'm not talking about muscle confusion. I'm not talking about every single week changing the exercises up because that's stupid. You should just change the intensities on the exercises and on the movements and progressively overload it from week to week. Strength is a skill. In order to become better at that skill, you need to practice that skill. That's why it's good to do the same movements over and over again and just change the intensity on how you do the movements. Just look at powerlifters. Powerlifters squat, bench, and deadlift all the time, and they just progressively overload and they change the intensities constantly and they get great results. So when I design my program for myself, I like to follow a simple program. I like to do a push-pull legs, take a day off or two depending on how I feel, and then repeat that push-pull legs. Or I can do an upper-lower off, upper-lower off, off. It doesn't matter as long as you're progressively overloading the muscles and getting stronger over time. So I like to focus my efforts on the main lifts of the day and then worry about accessory work after that. Now, when it comes to planning intensities, I like to plan it in blocks of 4 weeks. So every 4 weeks, the block objective changes. So this block right here, I'm doing hypertrophy block. I'm doing 6 to 10 reps with the intensity changing week to week in a linear fashion. Then, when the 4 weeks is up, I'm starting a new block and I'm moving on to a strength block where the reps go lower, 3 to 6 reps, and the intensities go much higher week to week. So I like to train the two. It gives you a great combination of strength and hypertrophy. It's a good way to balance out the rep schemes. And like I said, everything is planned out ahead of time using percentages based on my 1 rep max. And I see at the end of the 2 months, I do test days for each main lift that I've been training on, and that's how I see if I'm getting stronger. So there's other ways to do it. You don't have to write yourself a program if you don't know how to. You can do a simple program. The best program I've done is 531 by Jim Wendler. That's a great program because it's simple to follow. There's 4 days a week of training, 4 main lifts, and then you worry about accessory work after that. So if you want a program that's really, really good, the program should be very, very, very simple, right? You don't want to scratch your head every single day. It's like, oh, what am I doing now? This, that, the other thing. You want simplicity. That's where everything lies. Being simple and just worrying about the training and tracking the intensity. That's it. So that's it for now, guys. Any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If you haven't already, hit subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Peace.